discipline. We are only human, it's not ours to understand.
Alright, Fresh Coast fans, welcome to the first ever Fresh Coast 40K Battle Report here at the Gamer Sanctuary in Flint, Michigan. Let's get a quick look around the store. Plenty of tables to expand to and several lovely gaming tables, well equipped. Most of the regular crowd is here today. We've got a few people who are gracing us with their presence. Let's get to the armies and the discussion of today's battle. Alright, let's start with taking a look at the Star Phantoms army here. We have Captain Zirko Anderklees leading. 10 tactical marines in a drop pod, melta gun, multi-melta, combi melta. And because we took Captain Anderklees, we can also unlock a Devastator squad with 2 plasma cannon, 2 heavy bolters as an elite choice. To round out the troops, we have a 10-man scout squad with a heavy bolter, sergeant with power fist, and melta bombs. And to finish off the list, typical Star Phantom siege fashion, 2 Vindicators. Alright, moving on, we have Muggins and his Mantis Warriors. Go ahead, Mike, take it away. We have
2 sniper scout squads, and these are kind of the basis of the force. In the Badab war books, they talk about how the Mantis Warriors are a guerrilla force, and so they're kind of representing that. And the land speeders in back, they are the other part of that. They're a fast-hitting unit that can move in, move out. They can deep strike if necessary.
And everything's WYSIWYG, right?
Yes.
Cyclone launchers, multi-meltas.
They're really expensive, but I like them, and they look cool. And then in front, of course, we have the librarian. He's kind of the leader of my fluff of my army. It's Mantis Warrior Librarian Abramio, and he has a double-ended force staff right there.
Very nice.
Then in the front, we have all of our Terminators. You can't really have a Space Marine army without Thunderhammer Storm Shield Terminators, I think. So they're ready to go.
I think you can, but this just makes it that much nicer. Up next, we have War Master Phil and his Black Legion, very wonderfully painted. Starting off with the HQ choice, we have Demon Prince.
That's the Demon Prince, yep. The new model, not the old model.
Very nice, very nice.
We got a squad of plagues in the back here. Dual plasma, champion with the power fist. They're running in a Rhino with a Havoc launcher. We've got a squad of Black Legionnaires here. We've got a plasma gun, melta gun, and a champion with power fist, as well as Icon Bearer Bob. And they're running in a Rhino with a Havoc launcher. We've got the Trilas Pred set up, 2 Obliterators, and just because I can, a Chaos Spawn.
Alright, rounding out the opposition for today, we have Adam, aka Tau Forever, and his lovely painted Tau. So take it away, Adam.
Alright, yeah, for the initial battle report, I definitely had to get my Tau out. So, we're looking at some Imperial armor here, some non-traditional Tau units, including my HQ, main character, Commander RLI, in his XV9 battlesuit with special ammo. Squad of 3 crisis suits with plasma missile pod, 2 gun drones. Got a squad of 10 fire warders with a Shazui with all of the rifles. Squad of Kroot, 4 Kroot hounds. Other Imperial armor, I got the Tau Tetra. And finally, one more Imperial armor unit, the Sensor Tower. And the classic broadside unit, 3 with shield drones and hardware target lock on the cannons.
They must go first. Alright, because we will be playing a Adepticon team tournament next month, we are going to be playing one of the missions from the Adepticon 2012. We're going to be playing the Road to Nowhere scenario 2. Essentially, it's take and hold table quarters. You get a scoring point for having a scoring unit in any one of the table corners at the beginning of your turn, starting in turn 2. So we will see how that goes. Alright, here's a quick shot of the table. As you can see, we like lots of cover. We also like to keep things uniform, especially for tournament play. And since this is going to be tournament prep, that is what we're going for. So, Phil, have you got a die ready to roll the first turn? Let's see. Alright. And the Chaos Tau Unholy Alliance wins the roll. Phil, would you like to go first or second?
What's that?
Would you like to go first or second?
I think we want to go first, right, Adam?
We do want to go first.
All right, sounds good.
What's the mission?
All right, so deployment for this mission, there's an 18-inch diagonal line that runs straight down the middle of the board. That is no man's land. Just imagine Apocalypse with a slightly larger area. We have the Mantis Warriors and the Star Phantoms deploying in this corner. Some scout moves from here and here. And then on the other side of the table, we've got Chaos Rhino chasing down a bunch of Kroot. Broadsides hiding like cowards in the woods. We've got some Obliterators standing in the building instead of deep striking. That's a new one for Phil. And then, of course, the Quad Las Predator.
Let me get the siege roll.
All right, let's see if we can seize initiative, though.
Nope.
Almost.
Good for you guys.
All
I
right.
will take my left.
The Tau and Chaos advance their lines. And the Tetra sped around the corner, used its marker lights and its, burst cannon? Is that what it was? Pulse rifle, excuse me. To explode a land speeder, inexplicably. The broadsides took a couple shots at the land speeder and blew one up, as well as taking out a Terminator.
Actually, what I read
The
about
scout sergeant was killed in that squad by the plasma shots from the battle suits.
you take it for the
And the
fire defensively.
Vindicator over here was immobilized by the Quad Las Predator. Alright, time for the bottom of two. Or bottom of one. Alright, bottom of two. Star Phantom Tactical Squad with Captain Androcles. Deep strikes in, scatters too far away to get 2 dice on the Predator, but still managed to shake it, so it cannot shoot. Snipers put a wound on the Obliterators. The Librarian, Gate of Infinity on the Terminators, gets them quite a bit closer. Still, kind of, I think, being threatened by the battle suits. The Rhino here has been immobilized by the land speeder, shooting from behind cover. Vindicator was just out of range, as were the Devastator squad. Could not do much anything else. And that is basically it for the bottom of two. Let's see if things improve. Alright, that big shiny green squad of Terminators is now reduced to a Librarian with a wound left and 2 Thunderhammer Terminators. The rest suffered massive fire from the, pretty much everything on this half of the table. Took quite a few shots and still managed to survive, and we'll see what they can do by their lonesome. Over here, Marines did nothing, took some shots at the Star Phantoms and failed to do anything. Obliterators, same thing. Predator backed up, hiding behind the building, caught smoke.
He can't make an assault. He can't be.
And the one broadside immobilized the other Vindicator, basically taking both of them out. You can do it. Let's go to bottom of two. Alright, the Terminator's Librarian turns into the Plague Marines. And as you can see, the Librarian is the only one left. Lucky rolling on a Plague Marine's part. The Chaos Marines in the middle of the board have been whittled down pretty badly, but they're still kicking. The tactical squad put some fire into the Obliterators and took one of them out.
Yeah, you do.
Captain Androcles broke off from the squad and charged the Predator and stunned it, so it cannot move or shoot. Pretty much everything else did a whole lot of nothing. So let's move on then to the top of turn 3. Top of 3 saw a lot go on. Shooting not a whole lot actually. However, in assault, the Chaos Marines were joined by the Demon Prince and wiped out the tactical squad. The scouts have been broken by some shooting fire, and they're going to rally. The Kroot were pinned still, so they're not advancing. However, again, the Plague Marine champion continues to fail epically. Every time he rolls a hit, he rolls a 1 to wound.
He killed himself, you know.
Alright, this is the
Try to get into the train and
bottom of 4. The scouts came in a cupboard and stunned the Tetris, so we can't move or shoot. The scouts rallied,
after winning a combat.
along with every other scout unit on this side of the board, took shots at the Marines and failed to kill any of them. The highlight of the
I would have
tournament,
rapid fired the hell out of him. You're a 3 armor.
the librarian finally killed all the plague Marines, tried to consolidate into the wreckage, and killed himself on the dangerous terrain. Not looking too good for the Marines.